and have a really beautiful way to bring in the season. How about these large Bottlebrush flocked trees? The clearance price on these are pretty amazing. They originally, you were looking at $80 for the 48-inch, and originally you were looking at $67 for that 36-inch. Today, you are looking at $37.99 for this 36-inch, that 3-foot tree, or for the 4-foot, that 48, $46.99, an easy payment that ranges from $12.66 to $15.66. Now the 4-foot option is the more limited option. How beautiful do they look together? So if it's in your budget, use that easy pay and bring home both of these. They are absolutely stunning. A Bottlebrush tree that now has been blown up to this 3-foot or this 4-foot size. There's no choice here except for the height. So either the 36 or that 48-inch, so 3 feet or your 4 feet. And you just need AA batteries. So you're going to put in 3 AA batteries, and that's where you are getting light. So it's a little bit tricky to see with all the lights up here, but there are beautiful lights all interspersed through here. So maybe sometime during the presentation we can get the lights down so we can take a look. But before we do that, let's welcome in Carrie Laughlin, who brings us Home Reflections. You may know her from HGTV, from the Travel Channel. She is a wonderful home designer. Carrie, I love these.
I knew you were going to, because you and I, every time we're together and there's anything that is a little elfin or woodsy, we both love it. We are definitely like the earth people that want to live in the woods.
We absolutely are.
So the minute I knew we were doing this together, I was like, oh, she's gonna love these. But they really are, you said it perfectly, they're kind of like that Bottlebrush tree from like the little train station come completely to life with the size of these 48 inches and then, I mean, 3 feet as well. And if you in studio can do it a little bit easier, what I love about these is that I love to call them the Weebles can wobble, but they don't fall down, because if you tap them, they have this little like hula dance that they do.
Oh my goodness.
So I have these up over the holidays, and my son, every time he walks past them, he like just gives them a little bobble and hangs out near them.
It looks like they're dancing. I love it so much.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And I love that you said that you have that gorgeous flocking, you have that LED lighting that's running through around this, but even when it's not lit, it's really beautiful. And that's something whenever we're bringing pieces into our home that light up, I always try to remind people to make sure that it looks really, really nice when it's not lit as well.
Yes.
And this really, you're getting that 360. It's beautiful from every angle. You have a nice, strong wooden base, and that's where you will put in those 3 AA batteries. And that's also where you'll be able to turn it on, off, and then it also has a 6-hour timer, so you don't have to worry about bending over and turning this on and off. It'll just pop right back on after 18 hours.
We're going to bring the lights down so you can see the lights from within that beautiful LED. Now, we can't bring the lights down too much or you won't be able to see anything, but you can see the glow through there, and when it gets even a little bit darker, you're going to see it even more. It's so gorgeous. It really does look like that first freshly fallen snow that has come through. Oh, we're going a little darker. Look at that. Look at the glow through here. Oh, I love it so much. And when we come out to the wider shot, you're going to see all of the lights that are in here. Carrie, these are really well done.
They really are. The quality on these is gorgeous. When you see them, it's one of those moments where you're like, oh, if you ever wanted to do kind of that woodland Christmas, or honestly, if you just have a corner during the holidays, these are wintertime. So this is not like it screams, you know, Christmas or anything like that. So you could have these up as soon as it starts to get a little cool out, keep these up all the way until right before the spring. And you can place these in the corners. So think about corners in your home where they need to be broken up a little bit, or maybe you just have that space that you're like, I don't know what to do with this. Maybe an open wall somewhere. Or I know on the East Coast, a lot of the homes have they have like landings on their stairways. There's the landings, or even some people I've even seen with like ledges around their windows that are really deep. So these would be really, really fun to have in there as well.
They absolutely would. I want to sort of bring them around the studio a little bit and show kind of how these would look, because if we go, like you said, Carrie, let's think just like corners, right? So over next to this beautiful bookcase over here. Look how beautiful. And then if maybe you have like a nice reading chair and you're just gonna be sitting there reading and you're gonna have this beautiful trees right next to you. A really gorgeous option there. Let's see, where else can we move them? We could kind of move them if you have
That
this.
was perfect.
Oh, how about next to the chair over here? So over
yes,
here.
I was going to say next to furniture is always great, kind of breaking up the back and the side of the furniture. And then you could put a little basket even in front of it with your throw or your book or another extra pillow. So they're so much fun to play with.
That's a great idea. And look how well it kind of picks up on the whites and the kind of icy blues from this pillow. So it really does change the vibe of the room. If you don't do a ton of decorating for the holidays, but you want something that really adds kind of that great pop and that punch, this is a wonderful way to do it. And really, it's a pretty small footprint when you really think about it for the payoff that you get, Carrie.
It is. It's just under, I believe it's just under 6 inches, the actual base. So
Okay.
it's a nice slim profile. You can kind of manage it and put it into places maybe you couldn't put larger, Christmas trees or even regular plants if you're just looking to break up something for the winter time. But Rich, I love what you just said, and I wish we talked about this even more, and maybe we just will, is that everybody decorates differently for the holidays. Some people go all out. Some people want sparkle and color in every corner, but some people just want a little ode to the holidays, a little nod to the winter time. So this is really an understated, elegant piece, and at the same time whimsical and super fun as well.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. This is my problem when I do Christmas and July shows. I have to keep myself from buying everything.
Yeah.
But Carrie,
But this is so you.
It's so me. I know. I know. I appreciate you giving me permission to have these in my cart after the show because I think they are going to be. There's 2 of them that you can choose, either the 36 or the 48. I think if you're going to do it, if it's in your budget, do both because look how beautiful they look next to each other. So bring this home. Use that easy pay over the course of the next 3 months, and these will come home to you. You're saving $33 today on that 48-inch, and you are also saving on that 36-inch as well. Carrie, we're going to see you again in just a little bit, so we will see you soon.
See you soon.